Hi everyone, I'm Barbara, and this is a chair yoga class. So you'll need a chair that doesn't have any arms to it if you have it. And then I'm also going to be using a block and a strap, but use what you have, okay? So instead of the block, you can use a thick book, like some of those old encyclopedias that you don't know what to do with, or a small pillow. And then for the strap, if you have a resistance band, you can use that, or a belt, um, the robe, uh, whatever that word is, the lash, the thing you use to tie up your robe, you can use that. So use what you have at home. Go ahead and grab those things, grab some water, and we'll get started. Let me put on the music. Grab a seat. I like to put the block underneath my feet because I'm short. If you're taller than I am and you can sit without having to dangle, then you don't need a block. But it's a lot better for me. Thank you for joining me today, to taking some time to invest in yourself and your health, not just your physical, but your well-being as well. Take a moment to settle into your seat, to find calm and stillness in your being. Take a deep inhale, slow exhale. 2 more of those. I want to remind you that when the world is going crazy, you can always go to your breath. That's the one thing you can control that brings you calm. Good. Let's work on a pranayama, a type of breathing exercise. We're going to do steeple mudra. So it's like I have a gun. I'm going to bend 3 of my fingers and have one pointing out. And I want you to imagine that this is a candle. Okay, so deep inhale. And when you exhale, I want you to blow the candle. Blow, 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 blow. Like you have a lot of candles on your cake. Okay? Picture that. Let's do 3 of those. Ready? Good. One more. Beautiful. Okay, releasing the fingers, bringing them to the side. I want you to shrug one shoulder up, one shoulder down. I'm going to start slowly warming up the body today. Good. Bringing the hands to the lap. I want you to bring an ear to a shoulder. Gently going side to side, rotating. At this point, you might be hearing some cracks and pops happening. It's totally okay. That's normal. We're releasing any tension that the neck might be holding. Good, and back to center. Bringing the hands to the shoulders, I want you to rotate back. Feel as your shoulder blades engage. Good. Slow and controlled. Good. Now rotate forward. Good. Next, we're going to scooch towards the front of your chair, and we're going to work on some cat-cow. So on an inhale, we're going to lengthen. That's going to be our cow. And on an exhale, we're going to arch in like a cat. Picture a black cat, a Halloween cat. And that's the motion that we're making with our spine. Move at your own speed, the rate of your own breath. That might be faster or slower than me, and that's perfectly okay. Three more of those. And last one. Good. Coming back in your seat, widening the stance, bringing the hands to the knees. We're going to make a circle with our upper body. Good. Stirring the pot. Now the circle can be as wide or as small as you feel comfortable. And as you hinge at the waist, making the circle, I want you to pay attention to your hips. What are your hips telling you today? Are they tight? Are they achy? Find room in your practice to listen to your body and to look inward. They say yoga is not a work out, it's a work in. Good. Coming back to center, taking a breath here. Now I want you to rotate to the other side. So if you were going left, go right. And we'll work on that side. You're doing great. Good. Back to center. Good. Bringing the hands behind your neck and elbows are out. We're going to pivot towards one side. We're going to hold there for a moment. 3, 2, and 1. Back to center. Take a breath. Let's go for the other side. 3, 2, and 1. Back to center. Release the hands. Flex the fingers. Let's do that one more time. Hands to neck. Rotating to the side. Holding here. 3, 2, and 1. Center. And to the side. 3, 2, and 1. Back to center and release. Good. Let's work on some sun salutations. So on an inhale, we're going to extend the arms up above, finding length in our spine. And then we're going to come down into cactus arms. We're going to bend slightly forward, so I want you to look at your shoes. Good. Now on the next breath, option to have your hands here at your thighs or to come down to your shoes, whichever one works better for you. Okay? Choose the one that works for you. Coming up to thighs, bring the neck and chest forward. And coming back down to your thighs or shoes, whichever one works for you. Keeping one hand here, and we're going to extend one arm up. Bringing that arm slowly back down. Switching arms, opposite arm comes up. And back down. Big swoop with the arms coming up above and down into prayer hands. Good. Holding here, taking a breath. We can feel as the energy is moving around in our body. Here we go. Inhale, arms come up above and down into cactus arms. Coming down to your thighs or shoes. Coming up to your thighs, bringing the neck forward. Coming back down to your shoes or thighs. This time bringing the arms out to the sides. I'm rotating towards one side. Holding here. 3, 2, 1. Back to center. And to the other side. 3, 2, 1. Back to center. Bringing the arms up above and down into prayer hands. Taking a breath here. Last one, inhale, bringing the arms up above. Bring them down into cactus arms, looking down. Bringing the hands down to thighs or shoes. Bringing the arms back to thighs, neck is forward. And coming down or staying here to the shoes. Bringing the hands up into cactus this time, bringing one knee up. And down, bringing the opposite knee up. And down. This time when we raise the knee, we're going to close our cactus this way. Bringing the knee up, closing, and opening. Opposite leg. And opening. Good. Bringing it down, raising the arms up above. Bringing them down into prayer hands. And taking a breath here. Beautiful. I'd like for us to exercise our fingers. So I want you to make a fist and open it. Ball of fist. Open the fingers. Now when we close, I want you to keep it like this. Slightly bent. Hold there. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release it wide. Good. Let's work on each finger, bringing each finger to the thumb. Gently going through the fingers on one hand. Other side. Good. Shake it out. Beautiful. Grabbing onto the chair with one hand. Opposite hand comes up. And we lean towards the side. Finding a stretch in the side of our body. Good. Bringing that arm down. Grabbing with the opposite side the chair and bringing the hand up above. And back down. Good. Now I want you to put your hand outside of your knee and we're going to twist towards the side using the opposite hand to grab onto the chair and rotating a little bit towards the side for a twist. And coming back to center, opposite hand, opposite knee, twisting to the opposite side, grabbing onto the chair, holding here. Beautiful. Coming back to center, taking a moment to take a breath. Grab some water if you need it. Good. Let's grab our strap or whatever you're using as a strap. Start with working the upper body. Mine's kind of long, so I'm going to fold it. Keep it a little bit wider than shoulder length. And on an inhale, we're going to bring it up, finding the length through the spine. And bring it down. I want you to make note of your spine. Make sure you're not curved in. Make sure that your gaze is forward. and that your arms, so you're using the strap as a ruler to keep your arms straight as you go up. Here we go, 3 more of those. Exhale, brings us down. 2 more. Exhale, brings us down. Last one. Exhale, brings us down. Good. Let it rest on your lap for a moment. Shrug your shoulders. Okay, now when we lift, we're going to lean towards the side and center and side and center and back down. Beautiful. Now we're going to work on the lower body, so we're going to work on our feet. So bring the strap underneath your foot and grab it. If you have D-rings like I have, you can loop it, or not, you can just grab it, and that's the easiest way. Okay, we're going to go up the stairs, so we're going to bring the foot up and down. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Good. I want you to switch legs. Here we go, up the steps. 4, 5, and 6. Bringing it down. Switching legs. Bringing the heel to the ground, extending the leg. Come forward in your seat if you need. Bringing the heel up from the ground and gently opening to the side. Hold for a little bit. Bring it back to center and down. Good. Take a breath. Let's do that again. 3 more of those. Side and center and down. Good. 2 more. Last one. And down. Good. Opposite leg. Bringing heel to the ground. Raising it up. And to the side. Holding for a moment. Back to center. And down. Up. Side, center, and down. 2 more of those. Up, side, center, and down. Here we go, last one. Holding here, center, and down. Good. Go ahead and release the strap. I'd like for you to throw it over your back. We're going to work on something called cow face. So I'm going to turn around so that you can get a better view of what I'm doing. Grab the strap with one hand on top, pointing the elbow up, and the opposite hand on the bottom. You want it to be taut, you don't want it to be loose. And then you don't want to sink inward, you want pull so that your chest is open and facing forward. Good. Let's hold here. 3, 2, and 1. Release. Shrug the shoulders. Let's go for the other side. Same thing. One hand up, one hand down. Opposite shoulder points up. Opening the chest forward. Holding here. 3, 2, and 1. Release. And shrug the shoulders. Good. Now I'd like to stand for some warriors, but you're welcome to stay seated and just focus on your upper body. You're always welcome to do the workouts seated if that's what works best for you. I want you to be behind your chair so that you have it for support. I brought it to the side so that you can better see what I'm doing. Let's bring the right leg back, bending the front knee, and anchoring the feet to the ground. Find stability in your legs. If your legs are too wide, you might need to bring them closer together. Inhale, I want you to bring the arms up and picture as if you had an imaginary beach ball above your head. If you want, the chair is right here and you can just raise one arm and grab onto the chair. No shame in that. Work with your body wherever it's at today. Holding here. 3, 2, and 1. Bring the arms down. Good. Working on warrior 2. Same stance with the feet. We're going to bring the arms up on either side. Rotating one of the feet to point forward. I like to have palms up. Some people like to have it palms down, whichever one works better for you. Remember, the chair is right here. If you want to hold on to it and just extend one arm, it's perfectly fine. Find your warrior 2 with your chest forward. Breathing in and out. And releasing the arms, bringing them down. Putting the legs one in front of the other. Bringing both or one arm behind your back. We're going to hinge at the waist towards the chair. Try not to arch the back here. Coming back. Good. Bring the legs together. Step it out. Take a breath. Let's go with the opposite side. So we had right leg back, so we're going to do left leg back. Feel the stretch in your calf and in your back. Getting ready for warrior 1. Option to hold on to the chair and just raise one arm. Grounding yourself through the legs. Finding strength in your movement. Or bringing both arms up. Holding that imaginary beach ball. Good. And bringing the arms back down. And taking a breath. Good. I'm going to change the direction of my chair so you can better see me. For warrior 2, I'm going to pivot. One foot slightly, and I'm going to bring the arms out to the sides. I like to have the hands in receiving, but you're welcome to flip them if you need to be grounded today. Whichever one works for you. Chest is forward. Breathing in and out. You are strong. You are capable of many things. 2 and 1. Release. Good. Lining up the feet. Shoes are lined up. Either one hand behind the back and one to the chair, or both hands behind your back, whichever one you choose. And we're going to hinge at the waist, folding forward towards the chair. Holding here. 3, 2, and 1. Coming back up. Good. Beautiful. Make it your way back to your seat. Grab some water if you need it. And I'd like to take the last 5 minutes to work on a seated meditation. I always like to end my yoga classes with savasana. So we're going to do a seated savasana relaxation meditation. So I want you to sit in a comfortable position, whatever that might mean to you. That might be with your back upright. That might be releasing yourself into the chair with your arms to your side or on your lap. Find whatever comfort means to you at this time. And I invite you to close your eyes or lower your gaze. Take 3 deep inhales and slow exhales. And as you do that, I want you to picture the chair as toast and you're the butter. And each breath you take, you melt a little further into your chair. Good. Now I'd like for you to just focus on my voice and on the sounds. I'm going to give you some imagery. I want you to picture it in your mind. Focus on your breath. You see a beautiful field of flowers, wildflowers in front of you. I want you to run towards them. I want you to feel how the wind feels on your skin. The joy that you feel. Allow yourself to run freely like you once did as a child. Go ahead and grab one of the flowers. I want you to hold it in your hands and make note of the color, the texture, as if you're taking it in visually. Take a deep inhale. Make note of what that flower smells like. Look around. You can feel the ray of the sun on your skin. A little bit of the wind. Look at the butterflies as they fly from flower to flower. Go ahead and extend your hand and see if a butterfly will land on it. Maybe more than one does. Observe it. Make note of its colors, of its movement, of how it's communicating with you. Give it thanks and release it. Take a moment of silence to take in your surroundings and leave here anything that no longer serves your higher purpose. Guilt, shame, doubt, fear. Leave it right here. Slowly walk out of the field. Slowly moving your fingers and your toes, bringing your awareness back into the room. with gentle movement. And make a deep sigh. Thank you for joining me. We bow to one another. We say namaste. Thank you for your time and your practice, and I hope to see you again.